bells, jingle all the way. Oh, there's something pretty ugly right there. Come on up, buddy. Nice job. I want you to stand right there. Look right into that light. Move. You moved! Thank you. This is our... You moved again! Are you a freshman? Don't move. Thank you. Look into that light. Just go blind. That's it. Thank you. This is our fifth night, or fifth concert. I look into the audience. That's Igor to you. This is definitely the ugliest audience of the 5 nights. We're doing pretty good here. You look important. Come on up. Hurry, we got a whole show to do here tonight. There you go. Good job. You like that costume? Me neither. It's ugly. Okay, here you go. Hold the hand there. There you go. Say, I do. That one looks really ugly. I want that kid, right? Harry Potter came to the concert tonight. There you go, man. That's perfect. You got enough muscles? We're going to put you to work. Shut up, kid. There you go. Hold her. Hold her hand. That's good. Nice job. And you! Up you come. Thank you. Okay, hold his hand right there. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, these are going to be my 4 helpers. We're going to go bring the count in. If you'll give us just a moment, please follow me. Walk this way, please. This way! This way! I don't care what you are. Here we go. And 1 on each corner, please. Not the coffin, the table. We'll lose him. On second thought, the coffin. No, go ahead, the table. Here we go. Out this way, it's very heavy. Now don't hurt the judge, we can't afford it. Ready? There we go, watch out for the piano. Walk this way, please. That's it. Harry Potter figured it out. Okay, right against this thing. There you go. Nice job. Move it straight, please, can you there, young lady? Right up against it, so he doesn't fall. Thank you. You 3 may go. You stay. Thank you. Fine man. He's a judge, so be nice to him the rest of the night. Now, what's your name?
Trevor.
This is Trevor. Trevor, that's about the ugliest name I've ever heard. Okay. No, we're kidding. We're good buddies, right? You liar. Okay. Trevor, it's this very finger, this one, that's going to start the show tonight. You are the main man. Good luck. Now, all we're going to do is touch that thing. And there's like only 20,000 volts of electricity coming through it. Okay, so don't get worried. Okay, here we go. You ready, Trevor? Good luck. And ready? And 1, 2. Okay, here we go. Good luck. 3! Oh, Trevor, you're amazing. Be careful when you sit down. Ladies and gentlemen, and all the judges in the audience, we welcome you to the 18th annual Halloween concert.
Sit. We want to welcome you here this evening to our 18th annual Halloween concert. Our goal is to teach you something about classical music, to try and bring culture into your life. Stop whispering and pay attention to me. I'm much better looking than he is. You don't think so? Well, we'll see. You're sitting much too close. Tonight we want to introduce you to some great classical music which celebrates my favorite holiday. In Idaho, we celebrate everything. But we have the seasons fouled up. This is not supposed to be Christmas. There's snow on the ground. This is Halloween. We celebrate Halloween here. We celebrate Christmas. In Idaho, we even celebrate potatoes. But by far, the most important event is my celebration here on Halloween. Now, as we play this music for you tonight, you have one job, and that is to listen with your ears. I will teach you, or try to teach you, some things to listen to and give you some more culture. And I'm not talking about the agriculture on the bottom of your boots. But you will have to listen very carefully as this magnificent symphony orchestra plays for you some of the greatest music ever written. The first thing we need to do tonight is to tune the orchestra. I am going to leave the stage while they tune, and then you will learn the first part of concert etiquette, and that is when the maestro returns, you applaud for all you're worth. We'll see how that goes. Madam Concertmaster, tune the orchestra. Just let them run out of gas. We open tonight's concert with a piece entitled Danse Macabre. In this piece, Camille Saint-Saëns, a French composer, describes a poem in which we hear midnight striking 12 times. If you count carefully, you will hear the 12 counts. Freshmen, figure out what to do when you run out of fingers. At that point, you will hear Death tuning his violin. And then he calls forth from the grave all of my friends for a wonderful evening of dance and celebration on All Hallows Eve. Everything is going fine and up to par until that most obnoxious of birds, the rooster, spoils all the fun. That is a classical rooster. At that point, as the sun comes up, all of the goblins return to their grave, and Death himself retires for another year. Camille Saint-Saëns' Danse Macabre. We'd like to know who you are.
I am Niccolo Paganini. She's laughing.
Do you have any idea who Niccolo Paganini is supposed to be? Nope. Do you care? Nope, there's people who like your seat. You want to leave? Niccolo Paganini, I don't believe this is him. Niccolo Paganini was the greatest violinist of all time. Born in the 19th century in Italy, his name became synonymous with technique and skill. But I happen to know what Niccolo Paganini really looked like. Here is a picture of what Paganini really looks like. Niccolo Paganini was a great, great concert artist. I'm not sure. But wait, he was also a very skinny and very, very agile man. I'll tell you the way to really find out if this is Niccolo Paganini. He was such a skilled violinist that people believed he had sold his soul to the devil for his ability to play the violin. He was not above some parlor tricks, however. He would often file the strings on his violin so that in concert while playing, he could suddenly break a string and then finish the performance. Stop it! He could finish the performance on only, one string. If you're the great Niccolo Paganini, sir, show us your stuff.
Any immortal would use a violin and a violin bow, per se. I shall do it with a bass bow. Give me a bass bow, please. Oh yes, I've seen this one before.
Is that the best you can do?
The best is yet to be seen. A more immortal might have been able to do that, but I wrote this next tune and only I could play it.
parlor tricks.
John Wayne Paganini.
Let me tell you something about the real Paganini. His skill was so unmatched that he wrote music that only he could play. If this truly is the great Paganini, he will be able to play probably the hardest piece he ever wrote, a piece known as the 24th Unaccompanied Caprice. It has a very simple melody, but then it has a series of variations that show off the range of the talent of the great Paganini. I dare you. I double dog dare you.
He taunts me.
I am convinced. And it is finally time I had someone worthy of my talent on this stage with me. Let me tell you a little bit more about the great Niccolo Paganini. Besides his wonderful ability to play the violin, he was quite the ladies' man. As a matter of fact, he was infamous throughout Europe for his ability to attract beautiful women.
Every day.
You do find him attractive, don't you? Oh, what are you doing out here?
Oh, sire, you are looking at the most woman's man that ever lived. I would like to tell the rest of the...
This is my concert. You leave. You're not telling any stories. And what are you doing in the red socks?
Well, I thought I could match you just a little.
You will never be able to match me.
Well, mostly, see, all that snow out there made me kind of think of Christmas. I'm out of here.
Would you please ignore Igor? Off.
Bet you can't play Jingle Bells.
Oh, yeah?
We were speaking about Paganini's great interest in beautiful women. Would you join me on the stage, please? Do you find him attractive? Well, considering who you're with, he's gorgeous.
That's right.
Paganini, would you be so kind as to play one of your concerti, perhaps one of the slow movements, one of the romances,
Oh,
and
the
dedicate
slow
it
one
to...
that steals the lady's
What is
heart.
your name? Heidi. Heidi, would that be all right? Don't move.
Oh, then we need to,
We need
bring
the
it
bench.
on. Here you go. Wrong accent. Paganini fingers were not made for this. Let's get over. No, this way. Oh, sorry.
The second movement of the Paganini First Violin Concerto, dedicated to Heidi. Smile, you're on camera.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you, Heidi. The great Niccolo Paganini, as he now resides on our campus under the alias of freshman faculty member Monty Belknap. We will be right back after a brief intermission.
No intermission. Now we can tell you the rest of the story. As great a violinist as that man is, he's wicked. And they tell me that he killed his girlfriend. And she looked just like you. They sent him to prison. He hung out with these jailbirds. Of course, being in prison gave him much time to practice and much time to dream. He had nightmares, musical nightmares, about his girlfriend who looked just like you. The music sounded like this. And then he'd wake up in sweat. It was awful. They took him to the scaffold. They beheaded him. Now, the music we are going to play for you is by Berlioz. It's called The March to the Scaffold, and if you listen very closely, you'll hear the guillotine drop and his head bounce. That's disgusting, isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, the Berlioz March to the Scaffold, Symphony Fantastique. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Sit down. If you look in your programs, you'll notice that there's a certain section missing on the program. The count forgot to include the violas. So if you would give the violas a big hand and make them feel welcome, they might stay for the rest of the concert. You know, the truth is, the count is not all that perfect. When he comes back on, if he comes back on, I want you to look at the back of his head. All that black stuff, it ain't hair. After Paganini died, it became popular to make the Day of Wrath the death motif of music, involved in lots of music. It sounds like this. Cool. Sing it, please. This way. La. This way. La. Lower. Very good. Very good. I'm lying again. Okay. Anyway, it comes from a chant in the 12th century. And the chant goes like this, but I need some help. Where's Trevor? Harry Potter, back up on stage. Ready? You can do it, buddy. There you go. You ready for this? You and me, we're going to make poetry together. You look excited. Okay. I'll just say it, and then you say it too, okay? Here we go. Y'all, you ready? I love you, Trevor. You're going to be just like me when you grow up. Day of Wrath.
Day of Wrath.
Day of Wrath. We're trying to road way down here. Day of Wrath.
Day of Wrath.
Oh, day of mourning.
Oh, day of mourning.
You're magnificent. See fulfilled the prophet's warning.
See fulfilled the prophet's warning.
He can read too. Heaven and earth in ashes burning.
Heaven and earth and ashes burning.
Oh, what fear man's bosom rendeth. You can do it. You want to skip that one? Okay. Now this one really matters tonight because we've made good friends with this man over here. You ready? Here's the line. When from heaven the judge descendeth.
When from heaven the judge descended.
Can you say that with your eyes open? Ready? On whose sentence all dependeth.
On whose sentence all dependeth.
Now they have to believe it, so take your hands out of your pockets, ready, and go. And, what is it again? On whose sentence all dependeth. Ready, go. On whose sentence. Ready, go. A composer. His name is Darwin Wolford. He is responsible for this beautiful organ that you see up here. What you may not know is that this organ has just recently been refurbished to the tune of $8 billion. As a result, we're going to bring him on to show you these wonderful pipes as he does his own fantasy on Dies Irae, which means Day of Wrath. Dies Irae. Now what you have to do though is really listen hard because every note you hear is worth at least $10,000. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome enthusiastically Darwin Wolford. Bravo. Bravo. I wonder what a great orchestra can do with that sound.
You were supposed to be at intermission going to the bathroom. What's going on?
Wasn't that a great intermission? I'm out of here. Jingle bells, jingle bells.
I assume he has been singing Dies Irae to you or something like that. You understand that piece now? Yes? No? Speak? Yes? Thank you. The last number we want to do for you this evening will bring together all of the things we have been teaching you. A composer by the name of Sergei Rachmaninoff, a Russian composer, took Paganini's original melody from the 24th Caprice. You remember how that goes? Madam Concertmaster, put a spotlight on her. Don't be nervous. Our concert master. You'll see her name in the program. Speaking of the program, there is an omission in the program. Violas, you already know about it? Yes, no? Yes. Were you even aware they were missing until someone said something to you? If there is a Cinderella of the orchestra, it's the viola. They're the butt of every joke. The problem is they deserve it. But they have been complaining throughout this entire concert. We even had a work stoppage last night when they weren't here because their names weren't in the program. So they don't have something for their book of remembrance. So you guys already get your programs? For the violas, we have their own programs that include their names. Don't forget the violist by name, please. So we'll do this fast. House lights up, please. House lights up, please. There we go. You guys ready? Stage lights up also. Do this real fast, guys. Remember who you are. Lisa Mitchell, Callie Oldroyd, Kevin Turley, Ben Smurthwaite, Marie Olson, Brittany, you're married. Your last name isn't Harris anymore. It says Brittany Harris right here. You're in trouble, guy. You've only been married a month. Bethany Dietrich, Martha Holbrook, Camille Spencer, Eric Porter, Marie Pack, who also plays the harp, and Meredith Spencer, the viola section. All right, they've had their 10 seconds of fame. You'll never hear of them again. Sergei Rachmaninoff took that Paganini melody that you heard played so beautifully and made a series of variations on it, and in so doing, told the entire Paganini legend. In the first 10 variations, we hear the melody turned upside down, backwards, forwards. We hear that doublish pizzicato of Paganini as we hear represented the Paganini character. The middle variations represent the love of Paganini's life, the Heidi's, and all like them. The last 5 variations, which feature very predominantly the Dies Irae melody, represents, of course, him to whom Paganini sold his soul for his ability to play the violin. Now, Rachmaninoff was a great pianist, and so he wrote this piece not just for orchestra, but for piano and orchestra. And so we have invited another great performer and a former member of our faculty when this was Ricks College, now a professor at Boise State University, Professor Dale Bones Parkinson. Now, let me teach you a little bit about the principle of variations. You remember this original theme. Played in the minor key. Paganini, or Rachmaninoff, may take it and play it in a major key. If you couldn't hear the difference, here's the minor key again. At another point, he takes the melody and turns it upside down. Instead of going up first, he goes down first. If you take that and play it very slowly with different harmonies, it sounds like this. How many have heard that before? Where's it from? Somewhere in Time. How many have no idea what we're talking about? Yeah, most of you are probably born since 1980. Somewhere in Time is one of those Hollywood romance movies that couldn't possibly come true. Let me give you a brief overview of Somewhere in Time. It starts out when a young playwright by the name of Christopher Reeve, actually he's the actor, who goes by the name Richard in his play, or in his movie, has just had a great success as a playwright. When this older woman comes up to him and says something very, very strange.
I think we shouldn't cut the mass. We'll save it for later. Don't waste your time like that until next time.
That is a little weird. He spent about 8 years thinking about it and finds himself one day at the Grand Hotel, where he sits and hears his favorite song. Notice this three acting. Reminds me of some freshmen looking for their class. That look in his eye reminds me of the look of many preemies on this campus, looking at something they can't have. He picture and comes to realize it's the same old woman who came to him and said, and through a little research, he finds that it's Elise McKenna, who in 1912 was in the same hotel. He finds through a series of studies that there is a possibility he can time travel if he will simply remove from his hotel room everything that reminds him of the present. So he goes out and buys this awful suit from the year 1912, puts everything in the hotel room that can remind him of the present day in the closet, and tries to convince himself that it is 1912.
It's June 27th, 1912. You were lying on your bed. in the Grand Hotel at 6 p.m. in the evening of June 27th, 1912.
Your mind accepts this, absolutely. It is 6 p.m. on June 27th, 1912. Elise McKenna is in this hotel at this very moment. Her manager, William Fawcett Robinson, is in this hotel at this very moment. Now, this moment, here, Elise McKenna and you.
Very brave.
Focusing at the Grand Hotel on this evening of June 27th, 1912. 6 p.m. on June 27th, 1912. Elise McKenna.
Goodbye.
Elise McKenna. Now, in this hotel.
It works, and he finds himself there in 1912. Now the love story begins. All love stories begin, boy meets girl. And the average conversation is about as good as this one. How many gorgeous poets have I seen doing? Is it you? Is it you? Is it you? And usually the answer is not on your life. They go out and bake. And Christopher Reeve proves why he was never cast in a musical.
It's Rachmaninoff from the Rhapsody.
I've never heard of it.
Really? Well, I'll introduce you.
Gentlemen, be careful of lying on the lady. She about blew it. Why had she never heard the piece? Hadn't been written. It was written in 1934 by Rachmaninoff. This was 1912. Well, as with all love stories, boy meets girl, boy loses girl, boy gets girl back. We'll show you that scene. Now, I need to warn you, those of you who are people of art, this is the kissing part. Again, the consummate actor, Christopher Reeve. Never. That's not what it's going to get a lot. Now, men, take a lesson from this. As soon as she's got him, then she wants to change him and tell him everything that's wrong with him. And she starts in on his suit.
It's really great to see that. First class condition. The sleeves fit. It's pretty good. Wait, my arm keep on. And got pockets everywhere. Got some rabbits out of here. Oh yeah, this is the best part. This special coin part. Emergency.
Let that be a lesson to you. challenge of Paganini. Violin, women. Violin, women. Violin, women.
Women with violins!
Take the violin. That's what Paganini did. Yes, he sold his soul and went to hell, but that's a lot better than the consequences of the other choice. We will now present to you the Rachmaninoff variations on a theme of Paganini, where you will see, literally see, Paganini struggle with this decision. Women, violin. Woman, violin. We have invited the Contemporary Dance Theater number 2. Was that for the Contemporary Dance Theater or number 2? Contemporary Dance Theater number 2 of BYU-Idaho, under the direction of Miss Jennifer O'Farrell, yeah, Jennifer deserves it. We have invited them to interpret this dance for you as Bones Parkinson on the piano plays Rachmaninoff's variations on a theme of Paganini.
shows his vulnerability, what happens? Nothing but the lady leaves him. Now, one wonders what happened to Jane Seymour after that great connection. I heard that she came back as a mighty medicine woman. But don't worry about her. She did just fine. Now we must worry about Christopher Reeve himself. Let's put that back up with Mr. Reeve. A little further, ready, stop! The movie industry saw him like that and said to themselves, that man can fly! Now, what happens when you can fly? You get great women, and he gets Lois Lane. I wonder if it works for Superman, would it work for me?